People don't understand how you have the opportunity.
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currencies flowing, every coins on my mind. My coin based the upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction hit a cash register ring. Ride a blockchain, we will never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
We gotta get this money on. What's good, everybody? What's good? We back. We back. What up? What's good? What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody come on in and give everybody a couple seconds to come in, but we're gonna get started. We don't have too much to go over. We got to do the NFT class here momentarily. So we just got a couple little updates we have that we're gonna go over. And one of those, because this was actually a thing that came up on our call yesterday on the Patreon about people in New York not being able to take advantage of the staking opportunities. But now Coinbase has gone live in New York. So Brian Armstrong is celebrating that milestone. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Square offering Bitcoin payments for merchants as crypto adoption accelerates. So Strike, what y'all doing, gang? What y'all doing?
Yeah, I got 48 hours.
I got 48 hours. And then we have let me see, Solana. So who is it? So Rare moves to Solana to upgrade this on-chain fantasy sports platform. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not too much going on. We got the U.S. Senate confirms Treasury official as government shutdown continues. So yeah, we just a couple articles, y'all. It's not too much going on right now. So really, I think what everybody's waiting around for is just how long is this government shutdown going to last? A lot of people think maybe it's going to last until the 10th or sometime next week. Some people think the 20th, between the 20th and the 25th. Some people think it's going to end right before it's time to approve those ETFs. So I don't know. We got to sit back, wait and see.
I think Eva put in the Telegram that Polymarket said it's an 83% chance that it will end up extending beyond October 15th. I think. Yeah.
Okay. We're in agreement. So this is interesting, y'all. This is interesting. So yeah, we'll see. But that's fact definitely playing into the market. People don't know what's going on. Like that. So yeah, we got to keep an eye on that because the markets is definitely showing a lot of confusion, in my opinion. But so yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about the Coinbase news. And we'll really start there, y'all. It's not too much going on. It's a little quiet in the crypto market, which to me means calm before the storm, because that means it's gonna be a big boom in a couple days. But yeah, let's talk about Coinbase staking going live in New York.
All right, so New York, y'all finally got it going. Well, somewhat anyway. So Coinbase now lets people in New York stake crypto like Ethereum, Solana, and more to earn rewards. So ETH and Solana are the main ones, and a couple other ones. This makes New York the 46th U.S. state where Coinbase is staking. Coinbase staking is available. Staking is a way, obviously, to run a blockchain and get help run the blockchain and get paid rewards without needing to be technical, right? So basically, what happened was in New York, you already know they got strict rules, and staking has been blocked there. For my people that's in the chat right now, New York, they've been pain in the ass when it comes to anything dealing with crypto, not just staking, just like anything dealing with cryptocurrency. So after negotiations with NY regulators, Coinbase got the green light. So the SEC had previously charged Coinbase over staking in 2023, but they dropped that case in February of this year, clearing a big roadblock. So basically, Brian Armstrong, who's the CEO of Coinbase, says staking shouldn't be, treated like a security. He's urging other states like California, Wisconsin, New Jersey, Maryland to drop their lawsuits and allow staking too. So you can't even stake in New Jersey or Maryland, California either. So that's crazy. So basically what changes for New Yorkers is that you can now stake Ethereum and Solana and other supported coins directly on Coinbase. No need to run your own validator or deal with, complex setups. And you'll earn rewards similar to interest, but it's crypto staking rewards. So this is a big deal because millions of New Yorkers can now earn staking rewards easily inside a regulated exchange, right? And the policy momentum is that New York is one of the toughest states. If it's allowed there, it signals a friendlier regulatory trend, right? So all these other states, if it's doing it in New York, you can do it anywhere. Like that should just be the status quo now. And then, for as far as industry trends, other big players are moving in the same direction. So Grayscale added staking to, a US spot Ethereum ETF, and eToro launched its tiered staking rewards for Ethereum, ADA, Solana, and some others in the United States. And then Kraken relaunched its US staking back in January. So what this means for the landscape is that Coinbase wants one clear standard nationwide for staking. Clearly, they want mainstream adoption, and they want, for an economic angle, they want the policy chief thanked the NY's governors, calling it for a win for jobs and innovation. This is definitely a win for New York. Of course, there's pros and cons to it, but at the same time, New York, y'all getting a piece now, but y'all got to be, in the game with Coinbase to get a piece.
Bingo.
But it's something.
But I see the comments. Somebody said New York gonna tax they staking. They do it. They okayed it for a reason. Gang. They probably is gonna tax the hell out. I keep telling y'all get out of New York. My family included. I get the fuck out of New York. I don't know why y'all be. I get it, but at the same time, it's not worth. It's not worth all the money, the luxury tax, and all that shit y'all gotta pay to live there. It's just
access, Kween. It's the access.
I guess. Some people like being in the mix. I like saving money, so my money can go longer, and I just gotta live in a different state. Then I'm moving to a different state. Like, I'm sorry. Like, just everything. Like, y'all sitting here trying to invest and make a better life for yourself in New York. It's like, yeah, I ain't doing that. And then when we do give you access to it, it's gonna be mad late. And then on top of that, we're gonna tax your ass. So it's like, what I'm saying? I really don't. But me, I'm a Capricorn, so I am money first. We put money above all. That is just Capricorns. Because unfortunately, on this plane or this planet, you can't survive here without money. So love don't pay bills. So my love for a state just cannot overpower my love for my money being longer. And so I just can't understand, for the love of God, why y'all be trying to stay in New York. But to each his own. If it makes you happy and it gives you a peace of mind, God bless you. I just know that y'all done missed out on a lot of opportunities, or y'all got to go through hoops and hurdles to just do simple shit, and that's a shame. That's a shame. But New York get on board with the staking, but yeah, I think that does come with a cost. So it's good news, but it's like, okay, what's the cons? It's good because I know New York didn't say, yeah, let's do this, and they ain't getting a piece of the pie, because that's just not how shit works in New York. So I'm happy for New York, though. I'm glad y'all can stay, I guess.
That is facts. New York, they trying to get some type of progressiveness out here. I mean, they better, man. Like, people live in New York. That's bread they missing out on. It's like, it's not just, come on, fam. It's a bigger play here. So
yeah.
Don't be like that, New York. Don't be like that.
Top of the food chain keeps us hungry. I guess y'all love being hungry. Okay, so Solana. Let's talk about Sorare. So Sorare moves to Solana to upgrade its on-chain fantasy sports platform.
Okay, Solana. What they doing? So basically, what happened was that, give me 1 second. So Rare, So Rare is a fantasy sports game where you can collect and trade digital playing cards, those NFTs, once again, and use them to play. So they're moving all their cards to a new blockchain, right? And to Solana by the end of October. So about 5 million So Rare users will be part of this move. 5 million users. That's big, fam. That's big. So your So Rare cards will turn into Solana NFTs automatically. You're not going to have to need to do anything. You'll be able to keep your cards in popular Solana wallets like Phantom and trade them on the outside marketplaces more easily. So any Ethereum balances you have on So Rare's old system, which is Stark X, will move to Coinbase's base, which is Ethereum layer 2. Man, this is big, fam. Why you pick Solana? Because it's fast and can handle lots of activity, over 3,500 transactions per second. It already has lots of daily users, about 3.7 million users. So it's built for big consumer apps like games. And So Rare says this makes this platform more open and flexible, easier trading, more wallets, more marketplaces. This is a big deal because one of the largest consumer migrations in crypto, moving 5 million players is rare. It brings a successful real game to Solana's blockchain, and it's just not, a speculative project. This could make on-chain gaming feel more normal and easy for regular people. So public companies are buying Solana, right? So over 9 companies hold more than 13 million Solana altogether. And one company called Solana HSDT says it holds over $525 million worth of Solana in cash. And the stock went up 190% after choosing this strategy. So Solana, as much as we talk about it, they got a lot of money over there, fam. They got a lot of money over there. They making moves. They trying to stay as relevant as possible. Now they're getting on board with these NFTs. And especially what happened yesterday with the ICE buying Polymark market. So this is adding to the mix of all that. So it's gonna get easier to own and trade, NFTs. So imagine, the Pokemon era where people was going crazy. I mean, people still do go crazy over Pokemons, but when they first was dropping, imagine this just on a digital scale, fam. So it's gonna get more commercialized and more, formal and modernized for the average person. But at the same time, this is only the beginning for this shit. And this is not going to be the only platform that's going to be doing this. Mark my words. It's not.
No, it sounds like it might be something. It might be something. I was trying to look up because I seen somebody talking about a token in the comments. Now, the reason why I really hate when y'all do that is because I don't be knowing if y'all just trying to pump a coin or if it's a legit project.
What's the project?
Scroll right there in the comments because I'm not gonna say it. Hold on. Hello. You here? Yeah, just come in through the door because I'm on live. Just come in through the front door. You know the code? Okay, all right. All right, sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Nah, I did hear people talking about this. But I didn't, I didn't look into it.
Yeah, it's not something I looked into. So, y'all just be careful when people be putting coins and assets and stuff in the comments. Because the bots have figured out that people go to comments or whatever for validation, and they be trying to like take advantage. So just be careful. Just be careful. I don't know enough about whatever token that is in the comments to comment on it, so I ain't gonna say too much. I do see it pumped. It pumped in the last couple days.
Oh yeah, it's over 100% in the past day.
Yeah, but see, I'm not, because like y'all gotta understand, we've built the platform off of utility assets and real world assets. So I can't be on here pumping some shit that's gonna get rug pulled, whether it be in 2 months, 3 months, or 6 months, or a year from now. that's just not what the platform was built off of. I've never pushed coins that don't have longevity, and not saying that we picked all winners because we don't know, but what I do know is we picked utility assets and real world assets that are fundamentally helping the financial system. So I'm not about to push a token that has no longevity. I'm personally not doing it because that's just not what the platform is built off of. I have no issue with people pushing tokens, but I don't ask me to push it or don't come in the comments trying to push it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And then when they get rug pulled, everybody pointing the finger at me, ND. You know what I'm saying? Because they was thinking it was a long-term project and it wasn't. So yeah, I have integrity. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, integrity. Thank you. I have integrity. So I'm not out here shooting yeah. So I don't know what that token is that person put in the comments. I don't know enough about it to comment on it. So just be careful when people come in the comments. And even on a YouTube video, it's been this bot that's been coming on our comments on YouTube, and I've been trying to catch it and delete it along the way. And they just been putting this random token in there and really pushing it and really having other bots come behind it, liking the comments and commenting under it. They getting real clever with the bots and stuff, y'all. So y'all just be careful. This is what we be talking about in crypto. Be careful, okay? Because the shit like that going on, it irritates me. It irritates me so much because it's like people don't know. Some people genuinely don't know, and they'll get caught up in a rug pull.
Just in the internet, half accounts on the internet is bots. Half of these accounts, so it's a lot of bots rocking in here. Now, I'm not saying in this room right now, but I'm saying it's a lot of bots just rocking out here. You know, just in general.
Yeah.
Just starting shit on different pages.
Exactly. So yeah, y'all just be careful. Wanted to make sure we put that out there today. But yeah, so who was we at? Okay, so Solana. So shout out to Solana. Solana making, boy, they got their money long over there. So shit, they can do what they want. Square. So Square offers Bitcoin payments for merchants as crypto adoption accelerates. So like I said, Stripe, you better respond, boy. It's not looking good for you. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Square. So Square's getting ready to be offering Bitcoin payments for merchants. So what's happening is Square is launching a new feature that allows US merchants to accept Bitcoin as a payment method at checkout. The merchants can also hold the Bitcoin in a built-in wallet controlled via Square's dashboard. Square is currently waiving fees for these Bitcoin transactions through 2026. After that, a 1% transaction fee will start on January 1st, 2027. This service is only for U.S. sellers, excluding New York State. There you go, told y'all. Not available internationally for now. Why this matters is because it lowers barriers for merchants to deal in cryptocurrencies, which could help Bitcoin become more commonly used. So merchants don't have to convert every Bitcoin sale immediately into fiat. They have the chance to keep crypto holdings. It integrates crypto into traditional business tools, giving a more unified system. Free transactions for a period could encourage adoption. Then Square starts charging 1% later. So Square is offering, so people can use Bitcoin. So people that use Square for their businesses, they can accept Bitcoin now.
Can I share something with you?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have the guy that started Square, Jack Dorsey. You know, if you know anything about Jack Dorsey, he started Square, he started Twitter. Look what he says about Bitcoin. Let me share it because I don't know if you can, because it's your people's page. I seen it. It's your people's Rashad and them. He was on their platform talking about Bitcoin.
Oh,
But what I thought was he said something very interesting, and then that made me think about what we always talk about, decentralization. So let me share my screen real quick. This is yep. Can y'all see my screen?
Hold on, I gotta accept it. Hold on. Okay, yeah, they should be able to. Yeah, we can see it. Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is Jack Dorsey talking about Bitcoin. Let me turn up the volume. It's good. Y'all can't hear it, right? So. I don't know why the volume may come on. Video has no sound. I don't know. And it's Instagram. Yeah. Oh, they must have took the sound off the video.
Damn.
So basically, he was saying, yo, he warns that Bitcoin fails if it's treated like digital gold. He was like, Bitcoin wasn't made for that. Bitcoin was made to be a third option, basically, for, to operate outside the banks and stuff like that. So he basically was saying, if all these companies and banks and stuff like that get control of Bitcoin, there's no point. Like, that's not what it was used for. So decentralization. But yeah. I don't know. The video has no sound. Whatever.
Damn, I wanted to hear it too.
I did too. That's weird. I don't know why it's not coming up. I don't know. Maybe you could pull it up, and maybe you'll have sound for it. But it's saying like literally, video has no sound. So.
Damn. Okay. All good. Okay. And then just this last article, real quick, about the U.S. Senate confirms Treasury official as government shutdown continues. So here's what's happening with that. Let me share my screen right here. Oh, hold on, D. Take yours down, D.
Oh.
All right, there we go. Okay. There y'all can see the article. Okay, cool. All right, so here's what's going on. So the U.S. Senate confirmed that a person named Jonathan McKernan to a senior position in the Treasury Department, specifically as Undersecretary for Domestic Finance. So this confirmation happened despite the U.S. government being in a shutdown. So Matt Kernan will work under Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. So why is notable and why does matter? So even in a shutdown, certain governmental functions must continue, and high-level appointments like this can still go through. So the Treasury is a key player in economic policy, debt, financial regulation, etc. So having leadership in place like McKernan helps keep some part of those functions moving. So in context of crypto and finance, this is relevant because Treasury helps shape policies that impact banking, regulation, digital assets, etc. So having McKernan confirmed may affect how aggressive or moderate future policies are. So maybe this is going. So I don't know. So this disappointment just happened. So maybe this could be them trying to, I don't know, get something done as far as regulation goes. I don't know. But he was appointed for a reason, so we'll see what comes out of this. But they wouldn't have announced this for nothing. So I just wanted to point that out that they was making moves and this was over finance. So something got to be they something's still going on over there. They still having some type of conversation or whatever. So
right. Nah, this and then I saw that in addition, who's this guy's name? Republican Brian Steele. Did you mention him?
No, I didn't. I don't
Brian
think so.
Steele said so he basically said if the Senate chooses to use the House text as their base. So basically he was on NBC, he was on CNBC, and he said Republicans plan for the passing legislation to establish what they call the regulatory clarity for the digital industry was still on track. Party leaders in the Senate pledged to have their chambers version of the bill signed into law by 2026. But as the government shutdown entered its 8th day, many in the industry have voiced their concerns. I think that we still have an opportunity to get the clarity across by the end of the year. He stated that I'm hopeful that as we come to the other side of the shutdown, that we have an opportunity to hit the ground running and have the Senate move forward quickly. And he said if the Senate chooses to use the House text as their base text, I think that we will have an opportunity to get this bill still done, signed into law by the end of the year. So this guy, just to add to what you're saying, like this is what he said. This is his sentiments. So, hey man,
They working. That's why this whole thing with this shutdown, it has purpose behind it. It has a lot of purpose behind it. And we will find out very soon the purpose of this government shutdown. It will come out. It will come out because clear these people doing something, gang. Something's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. It's just that, just can't put your finger on it. Might have to holler at your peoples and see what's going on over there.
So yeah, have y'all seen silver? Like, yeah, silver is going crazy. Silver going crazy. It look like it's back at all time highs.
Shout out to my peoples that's been buying silver, fam. We all got silver. If you got silver, put a fire in the chat. A lot of y'all got silver. I know y'all do. I've been talking about it forever. I've been telling y'all to stack y'all silver. If you got silver, if you got some silver in the chat, put a fire in the chat.
Yup.
Shout out to y'all, yo. Shout out to y'all. Look at how you buy silver. Shoot. At this point, see if it's at your local coin shop, or you can go to the Telegram at Cost Metals. Yeah, wherever you can get it, fam. Coin shop. Costco. Somebody said Costco. Like, fam, at this point, any silver coins, dimes, nickels, quarters that you got from like 1964 and back, that's real silver. So I see some fires over there on YouTube as well. Ampex, yeah, Ampex. Yep,
for sure. Okay, cool. So yeah, y'all, we gotta do this NFT class. So we are gonna have to hop off early today. The news was a little dry today anyway. I mean, we had a couple good things. I mean, the Coinbase news came out today. Whatever we talked about this morning, I can't remember at the moment. It'd be so much news sometimes. But yeah, today, very chill day for news. But of course, we'll keep the news and updates coming for you. But in the meantime, make sure y'all getting in DeFi. Make sure y'all educating yourself on DeFi. The Patreon link is in the description, so make sure y'all are getting in that Patreon. Make sure you are getting in this class that we do have coming up with the master class. So rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. Once you learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio, it's very simple. DeFi then becomes very very simple. So make sure you take advantage of that class. This is a between $700 to $1,500 course that most people sell for that we're only selling for $150. We're doing the early bird. The early bird is going to end on Monday, and we are not moving the goalposts. I know last time we looked out with the early bird and we pushed it out. This one off. It's ending on Monday. Early bird is going to end on Monday. So you want to this is priceless information. So you want to make sure you get into that rebalancing DeFi portfolio class. To me, it's worth it because once you master this, and you get into DeFi, now you're creating different incomes for yourself, several different incomes for yourself. And your money's making money for you. It just rewires your whole thinking of money. So now when you get your paychecks and you get paid a portion of it, you like, nah, this gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? And because you figured out how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio. So that's like the biggest thing to learn to me in DeFi. You can master rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. You can go very, very far in DeFi and really, really run with it. And I think this is the best time to be learning how to do that, being tax season is around the corner. So a lot of y'all get extra money. And this time, instead of getting your tax return and using it for a vacation or whatever y'all be using it for, y'all should take that tax money. I'm not saying all of it, but maybe you should take half of it or a portion of that tax money, put it into a DeFi pool because you've learned how to rebalance. So you know how to move around in DeFi because you've been playing, you've been practicing with 10, 20, 30, 40, $50. And now when you actually get some extra money, that's, in my opinion, that's free money. It's unaccounted for. You can take a portion of that, have it working for you in DeFi. Now you have another source of income coming in every month. Like, just move smart. Like, y'all got to stop thinking, oh, damn, I don't want to pay $150. Like, get past that part and be like, hold on, that $150 could be setting me up to make an extra $400-$500 a month, maybe $1,000, depending on what I can put in. Oh shit! And all I had to do was pay $150 for that. Like, you gotta think past it's $150. I just told you this class is $700 minimum. This is a $700 to $1,500 course, and I'm sitting here giving you the blueprint, telling you what to do. fucking tax season is around the corner. A lot of y'all file as soon as y'all get the damn W-2 form. So you'll have it by the end of January, some of y'all February. I'm just saying, I'm sitting here giving you game. So now you got from October to January, February to master rebalancing. You'll have this class. It will be recorded to master rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. They give you a couple months to prepare for that. So when you do get that chunk of change from tax season, some of it's working for you. Now I got another source of income coming in. Now I can move around. I can go on a trip. I can take myself on a vacation. I can go get my nails done. I can take my kids to Disney World. I don't know. I'm just naming random shit. But you got to be willing to invest in yourself in order to get there. You're not just going to get there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do this year after year. Y'all get y'all tax return. Y'all take a vacation. And y'all do the same shit all over again. And then by the end of the year, you struggling and scrambling for money, or you got to pick up a second job to get by. When does that cycle get old? When are you going to do something about it? At what point do you do something about it? Like you're sitting, like a lot of y'all sitting over there 30, 40, 50 years old. When are you going to do something about it? You've been doing the same cycle for the last 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Same cycle.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do something about it. So we're sitting here giving you the blueprint. I'm telling you, when you get in DeFi and you actually see how this shit works, you realize this is a glitch in the matrix. You feel like you want some dark web shit. Like, damn, am I even supposed to be over here doing this? That's how I felt when I got introduced to it. Shout out to Aquaman. When I got introduced to DeFi and I actually went and looked at liquidity pools and saw what was going on, I was like, are we supposed to know this info? I remember telling D, like, are we supposed to know this shit? This seemed like some information we ain't even supposed to know about. This seemed like some shit for the higher ups that we don't even supposed to know about. This some shit for Congress, ain't it? Like, we supposed to be over here? They gonna come get me for doing this? I was nervous. So I'm just saying, giving you the blueprint, you got a couple months to prepare yourself. You get that nice chunk of change from tax season for those that are blessed enough to get a tax return. Because folks like me and D and others in the chat, we make too much to get a goddamn tax return. So shit, or I don't have no kids, so I don't have shit to offset my shit. So you know what I'm saying? But for those that do get tax returns or just got a nice chunk of change coming, just gave you the blueprint. All you got to do is learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio, and sky's the limit for you. So you know what I'm saying? Opportunities there, take it or leave it. I ain't gonna keep going about it. I'm saying,
take it or leave it, fam.
Take it or leave it. Just out here trying to help. All I know is I see a bunch of people every day in real life on the internet, family members complaining about their finances, yet you're not executing or doing a fuck thing about it. You're not doing anything about it. You're just complaining every single day and saying, oh, this job barely gave me a raise. My wages ain't keeping up with inflation. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna keep my lights on or if I'm gonna buy groceries. What you doing about it?
Nada.
So just trying to be a helping hand out here. So other than that, y'all, we'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll be back on. And everybody that's in the NFT class, we'll see y'all momentarily. We'll see y'all
soon. If you did not get the link, make sure you hit me up. The class is in 30 minutes. It's at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you did not get the link for the NFT Part 2 class, let me know. All right? Everybody should have got it, though.
100. So, yeah, if you in the Telegram, if you go to BlockNation classes, the class tab, the link for the class is right there. So, I'm going to repost it right now. But, yeah, so make sure y'all get in there, gang. Just trying to help y'all execute. I feel like some of y'all just be needing to push, or y'all be needing somebody to put some fire under your ass. So, get to it. Those that's in the NFT class, we'll see y'all momentarily.
Okay.
All right. Get in that Patreon. Patreon link in the bio. All right.
Peace.
All right, y'all. So we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Kween and Dean, we're building things in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean and
D dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. Twine with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in the flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it back to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you on the road, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set the pace in the hustle at the block to their light. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Queen and
This shit real. We
we're
not. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Crypto world. Nothing's as